Firfir and Findik's Winter Festival Rescue Operation. It was a cold winter morning. The village was blanketed in white, and snowflakes were gently drifting down from the sky. Icicles hung from the rooftops, and windows were fogged with warm breaths inside. Firfir sat by the window, watching the snowy landscape, lightly tapping the glass with her paws. Findik, on the other hand, was stretched out by the fireplace, wagging his tail contentedly as the wood crackled. "Today is such an important day, Findik," said Firfir excitedly. "The winter festival is starting, and the big snow sculpture in the village square will be complete. Everyone will gather and have fun." Findik yawned and replied, "Yes, Firfir, but we shouldn't relax just yet. Here is still work to be done for the festival. I think we should head to the square and help out." The two friends quickly bundled up in their thick scarves and hats. Firfir wrapped a tiny blue scarf over her white fur, while Findik wore a bright red beanie. Leaving paw prints in the snow, they ran toward the village square. When they arrived, they noticed the villagers were in a state of panic. In the center of the square, where a giant snow sculpture was supposed to stand, there was only a pile of scattered snow. Children sat sadly on the ground, while the adults looked helpless. "What happened here?" Firfir asked in shock. An elderly rooster sighed. "We worked on the sculpture all night, but the wind was too strong. It collapsed before morning. Now the festival can't stop." Wagging his tail encouragingly, Findik addressed the villagers. "We can rebuild the sculpture if everyone helps. Time is short, but if we work together, we can make it happen." Suddenly, the entire village sprang into action. People began gathering snow, children rolled snowballs, and animals helped transport the snow. Firfir called out to the village's ravens, "Fly up and guide us from above. The sculpture needs to be symmetrical." The ravens soared into the sky, directing the construction from above. Meanwhile, Findik was struggling to move a large block of snow. A squirrel came up to him and said, "That block is too heavy. We should break it into smaller pieces to make it easier to carry." Findik teamed up with the squirrel, breaking the snow into manageable chunks. As the sculpture slowly took shape, a small problem arose. A group of rabbits had stolen the large carrot meant to be the snowman's nose and taken it to their burrow. Firfir chased after the rabbits and managed to talk them into returning the carrot. After hours of hard work, the sculpture was finally complete. It depicted the village's iconic giant oak tree. Its branches were adorned with snow-made birds, and its roots featured snow figures of people and animals. Everyone admired it in awe. The villagers and animals gathered in the square, and the festival finally began. People sang songs, children played snow games, and special treats were distributed to the animals. Firfir and Findik stood proudly in the center of the square as everyone thanked them. The elderly rooster said, "Without you, this festival wouldn't have happened. We are so grateful to you." Firfir and Findik smiled modestly. Throughout the festival, everyone had a wonderful time, and the spirit of solidarity in the village grew stronger than ever. From that day on, Firfir and Findik weren't just the village's friends but its heroes. And from the sky, 3 apples fell, one for those who know how to help, one for those who celebrate solidarity, and one for those who cherish friendship.